Okie dokie, everybody. Welcome back. You're here at the Fox Den with Peter Voss of the Papa Fox, and we are going to continue playing Pillars of Eternity. I know last episode I did say I was going to do longer episodes, but at the moment I'm still clocked in for the shorter times. That might be off-putting for some of you in some of these longer form stories, but that's kind of how I need to be, especially being, a father and everything. Sometimes I'll have to go up and step out after short periods of time, so actually, let's, no, don't want that. No. There we go. Okay, so there we go. I keep on wanting to control with the arrow keys. There we go. Okay. Attack! Well, let's see what we can explore. Oh, there we go, some burned lady. That's a strange name for a mushroom. Okay. Yeah, when we last left off, we had learned a little bit more about our co-worker, Kalsika, our guide. And we had, filled out a little bit more of our backstory, which was quite nice to see. And see what I mean when I said in the first episode that this is just a beautiful game. Like, it really is. They put a lot of care into the backgrounds for these things. He's not over here. So let's see what's what. I don't want to go over there just yet, I don't think. Let's see what else we can find. Ooh, a deer. Oh dear. Oh dear. Travelers, maybe, or looters. Bad sign, any way you figure it. The corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe smell wafts from the putrid waves. A dark, crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple linen clothing. No, we can't loot the bodies! Medium armor. Good. Okay. Let's actually see... that on you. Deer wooden clothing. Recovery speed 0%. Minus 30. Well, let's just, Mixed metal clothing. Let's go ahead and give us some armor. That'll always help. Armor always helps things. When in doubt, wear armor. Okay, over the bridge we go.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
I don't know about that. Let's do a little bit of exploring first.
This is recent. Not good.
We can get some beer. Footprints around the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for days or longer. Here we go. Let's go ahead and take the water skins. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Out of the trees emerges Sparkle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait, his stride wobbly as he moves towards you with labored breath.
Sparfle, are you all right?
Sparfle's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Oh boy.
Ambush!
Yep. Okay. Time for the Peter Voss battle cry. Okie dokie. You are going to go there. You are going to go there. You can actually, you can command them to do different things. So let's see how this goes. And you, second wind, you are going to do swift strikes as soon as you are able to. Yep. See, we are just pounding the living daylights out of these ones. Kerblam. Sometimes a weapon or spell just isn't suited. You'll see that down here. Damage reduction is fairly important in this game. When an attack hits, the DR will wipe out all but a small percentage of incoming damage. And you'll hear characters complain. I never really paid attention to this in my first playthrough, so I'm not about to now. Basically, you'll have a wide range of characters with many different types of weapons, so it'll all work out in the end. But if you are a min-maxer, this is a game that will definitely appeal to you. There we go.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
We do. But first,
Sure.
the loot. We can get some more deer cap. Deer cap. It'd be funny if they added a little R in there and it was like a typo. Okay, well, let's see what's going on. We have battle music still, so... strange illness. I don't like illnesses. Illnesses, by their very nature, are bad. Oh boy. Let's go after this hunter here. Blam. Blam. There we go. Let's get flurry of strikes. Let's get you down. I'm actually kind of liking this monk. You know? Just go around with fists of fury. Fists of fury.
Yeah.
Oh, and one of the other things I really like about this is the inventory space for your stash is infinite, and that is really nice. It really is. I get why some games like Skyrim and whatnot have limited inventory space, but sometimes, you know, you just want to play the game.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, more dead people. Looks like the Glanfathan leader. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Calcica puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Heoden, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Okay, as you see here, we actually have an option to use one of our special skills. You can use lore in this case. You can try to actually convince him through these other means, but I think we're actually just going to go ahead and... Oh, let's ask. No, this ruin has not been sullied by our hands, men of Glanfathan. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the turf with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. Okay, now we have these other options. So there's might, which we don't have, perception, which we don't have, and intellect, which we don't have. But we can do resolve, athletics, or even more lore. I like to go with the lore just because you get to learn a little bit more about things and everything. And athletics, I don't want to rush the man before he can react. Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you're worshippers of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Heoden winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, or because it's what you were told? The man glares. It has always been known to my people. I see. And what of the Galloway's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Galloway would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? The man's nostrils flare as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did. Just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle. When he nearly fumbles it, affording Heoden the moment he needs to dodge out of his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Prepare for battle! Okay, there's Heoden. Let's get you over here, Kalsika, and take care of this archer, because we don't like archers, do we? No, we don't.
What?
Okay, so one of the things that happens is when you engage in combat, if you break away, you will take damage unless if you have specific skill sets, which we do not have at this moment in time. So, looks like we are stuck with Heoden dealing with the Glanfathan leader. Okay, come on, hang in there. Hang in there. Heoden, come on. I just want to pause to see how we are doing. Okay, now we can actually break with this guy because he's not focused on us. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we took him out. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us! Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bowel, Odema's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of a weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy, before your arms give out, you swing yourself onto the ledge. Heoden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rock, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Heoden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Heoden lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. Without a weapon in your hands, you can do little but help him from where you stand. Okay, you can allow him to break free on his own, but we are going to use dexterity. Grab a rock and hurl it at the attacker. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Heoden loose. Lurching to his feet, Heoden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But, diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it, securing his other hand. You pull it with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Heoden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Ooh, man. I'm getting chills actually reading through this for y'all.
Was that?
A biawac. Had to be.
Oh, so now we know what a biawac is.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Whew, quest completed. A moment's respite. Well, that actually concludes this episode. If you've enjoyed, feel free to leave a like or comment, or even subscribe to the channel if you like my other work. It's great to see you all here at the Fox Den. I hope you'll come back and pull up a chair next time for some more Pillars of Eternity. I'm excited to play through this game again. Alright, take care. Bye.